Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel, General Hospital. General Hospital spoilers. Agent Colette Moreau behind the explosive attack on Sonny's penthouse. General Hospital spoilers and updates tease Colette Moreau, Mercedes Lopez Renard, is acting strangely. Usually, WSB agents can be a bit shady, leaving fans unsure if they are on the side of good or evil. General Hospital spoilers, Colette Moreau's acting rogue. Jack Brennan's Charles Mazur partner is really behaving oddly, going rogue as a sniper in Prague and attempting to assassinate Valentin Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart. Colette's original assignment was to track Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens Bruning, with the expectation that Lulu would guide them to Valentin. However, when Colette unexpectedly fired at Valentin, even Brennan found himself questioning her true intentions. Colette asserted that her attacks on Valentin were merely a tactic for damage control, especially with PCPD officer Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, showing up at the scene. However, fans remain skeptical about her motives. As the week of January 6 to 10 unfolded, viewers were left utterly astonished by the unexpected twists and turns that transpired. Spoilers, suspicious situations. Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, luxurious penthouse was reduced to rubble in a devastating explosion, leaving Michael Corinthos, Chad Dell, caught in the chaos and suffering dire consequences. Engulfed in flames, Michael now battles for his life in the hospital. Yet the most baffling aspect of this tragic event is the mysterious device that triggered the blast. It detonated flawlessly, erasing any trace of evidence that could lead the authorities to the perpetrator. The only clue provided to fans is that the explosive was developed by the WSB. But the lingering question remains, how did it end up being turned against Sonny? General Hospital spoilers. Colette Moreau acted rogue to Brennan, bossing the boss. As Brennan discussed the explosion with Colette, he emphasized that uncovering more details was his assistant's primary focus, but she mentioned the device's classified status and raised concerns about potential leaks. However, there's an unsettling feeling that she might be concealing more than she reveals. Being a new character, it's challenging to determine whether Colette is genuinely trustworthy or if she harbors ulterior motives. Yet her body language suggests she's keeping secrets. Fans can't help but speculate that Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, could be involved in the blast at Sonny's penthouse. After all, isn't it suspicious that he moved into Windermere on the very day of the explosion? Looking out a window, yet the reasons behind his possible involvement remain murky. Spoilers. Sidwell attacking Sonny doesn't make sense, although it's possible. Sidwell appears to be gearing up for a confrontation with Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, and Sasha Corbin, Sophia Matson. Sasha, primarily due to his connection to Holly Sutton, Emma Sams as her daughter. However, this doesn't rule out the possibility that he harbors ambitions to seize control of Sonny's criminal empire in Port Charles, which could explain his recent actions. If he orchestrated the explosion, one must wonder how he managed to obtain the explosive device. Could Colette be a corrupt WSB agent? Did she illicitly sell it to Sidwell? Are they collaborating? Or is there a deeper, perhaps romantic, history between them? General Hospital spoilers. We don't know a lot about Colette or Sidwell yet. There's a vast amount of mystery surrounding both Sidwell and Colette at this stage. Upcoming spoilers hint that fans will soon be privy to more revelations as time unfolds. At the moment, the primary concern for everyone is helping Michael overcome his critical condition and embark on the path to recovery. Once Sonny navigates this urgent priority, he might begin to focus on uncovering the mastermind behind the penthouse explosion. It will be intriguing to discover if Colette played a role in orchestrating it. The city of Port Charles hummed with activity, its streets alive with the chatter of everyday life. At the Corinthos estate, Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, leaned against the bar, swirling a glass of bourbon as he mulled over the past week's events. His penthouse had been reduced to rubble, and his son, Michael Chadwell, lay critically injured in General Hospital. The explosion had sent shockwaves not just through his family, but through the entire community. Sonny's mind buzzed with questions. Who would dare attack him on such a personal level? The penthouse was more than just a symbol of power. It was his sanctuary, his fortress. As his thoughts spiraled, his trusted enforcer, Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, entered the room. "Sonny," Jason began, his tone calm but tinged with urgency. "We need to talk about the WSB connection." Sonny's gaze sharpened. "You've got something." Jason nodded. The device used in the explosion was traced back to the WSB. But there's more. Colette Moreau, she's gone rogue. Sonny's expression darkened. "Rogue agents don't just happen, Jason. She's working for someone. Find out who." Colette's duplicity. Across town, WSB agent Colette Moreau, Mercedes Lopez Renard, stood in a dimly lit warehouse, her face a mask of determination. The faint hum of machinery provided a backdrop to her clandestine conversation with Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rhoda. "The explosion was necessary," Colette said, her voice cold and measured. Sonny needed a wake-up call. Sidwell smirked, swirling a glass of wine. "And Michael?" "Collateral damage." Colette's jaw tightened. It wasn't supposed to go that far. The device, it was tampered with. Sidwell leaned forward. "You're playing a dangerous game, Moreau. The WSB won't protect you if they find out you've gone rogue." "I'm not worried about the WSB," she retorted. "But I need to know, did you have anything to do with the tampering?" Sidwell's smirk widened. "What do you think?" Michael's battle. At General Hospital, Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, sat at Michael's bedside, her hand clasping his. The machines beeped rhythmically, a constant reminder of his precarious condition. Tears streaked her face as she whispered, "You have to fight, Michael. We need you." Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, entered, her presence commanding as always. "How is he?" Willow's voice wavered. "Stable for now, but the doctors say it's touch and go." Carly's jaw clenched. This wasn't just an attack on Sonny. It was an attack on all of us. Whoever did this will pay. As the two women exchanged tense glances, Dan DeFalconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, walked in, a file in hand. "We've got a lead," he announced. "The explosive. It's linked to Colette Moreau." Brennan's suspicions. WSB agent Jack Brennan, Charles, Missouri, was no stranger to the murky world of espionage. Colette's recent actions had raised red flags, and his superiors were breathing down his neck for answers. Sitting in his office, he reviewed the case files, piecing together the puzzle. A knock at the door broke his concentration. It was Anna Devane, Fanola Hughes, her expression unreadable. "Anna," Jack greeted, gesturing for her to sit. "What brings you here?" "Colette Moreau," Anna replied bluntly. "She's gone rogue, and you're her partner. What aren't you telling me?" Jack sighed. "I've been questioning her motives myself, but I need more time to figure out who she's working with." Anna's eyes narrowed. "Time isn't a luxury we have, Jack. Sonny's family is in danger, and Colette is the key to stopping this." Sidwell's move. At Windermere, Jen Sidwell paced his study, his mind racing with schemes. His alliance with Colette was tenuous at best, and he knew her loyalty was as fleeting as the wind. He needed a contingency plan. Pulling out his phone, he dialed a number. "Lucky Spencer," he said when the call connected. "We need to talk." Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, was skeptical but agreed to meet. The two men sat across from each other in a secluded cafe, their conversation laced with tension. "Why should I trust you?" Lucky asked, his tone issy. "Because we both want the same thing," Sidwell replied. "To dismantle Sonny Corinthos' empire." Lucky's eyes narrowed. "You've got 5 minutes." "Talk." Colette's doubts. For the first time in months, Colette found herself questioning her decisions. Sitting alone in a motel room, she stared at a photo of her younger self in WSB training, full of hope and determination. Her phone buzzed with a message from Jack Brennan. "We need to talk." "Now." She hesitated before replying, "Meet me at the pier." The meeting was tense. Jack's frustration was evident. "What are you doing, Colette? This isn't you." "You don't understand," she replied, her voice trembling. "There's more at stake than you know." Jack's expression softened. "Then tell me. Let me help you." Colette looked away. "I can't." "Not yet." The final showdown. The climax unfolded at an abandoned factory on the outskirts of Port Charles. Sonny, Jason, Dante, and a reluctant Valentin Cassadine confronted Colette and Sidwell. Guns were drawn, accusations flew, and the tension was palpable. "You betrayed us, Colette," Jack Brennan said, stepping out of the shadows. "But it's not too late to make this right." Sidwell laughed. "You think she's going to listen to you? She's in too deep." Colette's gaze shifted between the two sides. The weight of her choices bore down on her. Finally, she made her decision, raising her gun and aiming it at Sidwell. "You're right," she said to Jack. "It's time to end this." General Hospital spoilers. Is Willow morphing into the next Nell? General Hospital spoilers and updates tease the question, is Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, morphing into the next Nell Benson, Chloe Lanier? Once seemingly polar opposites, Willow is becoming just as conniving and manipulative as her twin was. General Hospital spoilers, vile, sanctimonious, and two-faced. Now Willow has yet to slip into bed with Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, after getting him drunk and convincing him they'd slept together. She hasn't struggled with a blanket at the top of a staircase with Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, falling and accusing her of pushing her, or brawled with her on Pier 55. So far, she hasn't given Wiley Corinthos, Byron Weaver, back to Brad Cooper, Perry Shen either. But Willow has become vile, sanctimonious, and two-faced, not showing a shred of remorse for her love affair with Drew Quartermain, Cameron Matheson. Very much like her late twin Nell, she wasn't sorry their affair was exposed. She was only sorry they got caught. GH spoilers. Sorry, not sorry. Willow may not be a total sociopath like Nell was, but it's pretty callous not showing remorse for a sexy getaway, realizing it was when her husband was burning. Oh, Willow rushed back in a hurry when she found out Michael Corinthos, Chad Dell, was caught in an explosion and burned, along with Drew. But that was partly to assert her power in the form of Michael's healthcare proxy, and even that's questionable. Would he not have changed that too when he pushed for sole custody? Willow cheated on Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, when he was dying with Michael. That's how they got together. And now she's cheating on Michael when he could die too. She had mixed emotions when it was suggested she use her healthcare proxy as a bargaining chip for her children, but it looks like it might work shades Nella. General Hospital spoilers. Nell Benson made horrible decisions for Wiley. Even after the truth about Wiley came out, Nell still made horrible decisions for her, and Michael's son Willow was there when she refused to let Wiley be operated on. Wiley has the same genetic heart defect as Michael, and it could have killed him were the situation not addressed in a timely manner. But Nell had his proxy, and she said no. Nell may have been more uncaring and neglectful as a mother, but as a girlfriend and now wife, Willow is just as bad. She seems to only care about herself. Willow may be a better mother to the children than Nell ever could have, but she's morphing into the same kind of manipulative witch as her twin. It's harder to see with Willow, who covers her evil under a deceptive exterior. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.